Hey, welcome to Loser Talk. I'm your host, Anton Schufer, and welcome to Week 8 in the NFL. All right, let's make these picks here. Let's make them good. Now, last week we had 7 wins, 8 losses. That was our worst week since week 1. It was 15 games. Against the spread, I went 7-8. Just picking winners, 12-3. That's just how hard it is. So let's just pick it up and see what we can do. On Thursday night, yesterday, we had the Broncos at 7.5-point favorites over the Chargers. That was a win for us. That puts our overall record at 63 wins, 43 losses against the spread. And we're going into Sunday looking for a big comeback week. So let me get the research glasses on and the gambling hat. And let's do these picks. All right. The Lions are 4.5-point favorites over the Falcons over in London. Okay, the Falcons don't play good on the road, and London is really far from Atlanta, and the Lions are a better team. I'm picking the Lions in this one. The Bucs are 2.5-point favorites over the Vikings. I like the Vikings in this game on the road, but I'm not sure how the Bucs going to play. But because the Vikings are getting plus 2.5, I'm going to pick the Vikes here. Okay, it's going to be a close game, and then give me 2.5 points. I like the Vikings. Patriots are 6.5-point favorites over the Bears. The Patriots are at home, but the Bears play really well as underdogs, and they've been playing really well on the road, and they had a little turmoil this week. The Bears might be truly focused, and you might see the best part of them this week. I'm going to pick the Bears at plus 6.5. The Chiefs are 6.5-point favorites over the Rams. Now, the Chiefs, I like the Chiefs right now. I'm going to pick them to win this one at 6.5 over the Rams. I picked the Rams last week. I got dangerous with them. But I think the Chiefs will be able to take care of business. The Seahawks are 4.5-point favorites over the Panthers. On the road, the second of back-to-back road games. But the Panthers haven't been playing that good, and the Seahawks are truly a playoff team. I think they go into Carolina and get this win. So I'm going to go with the Seahawks here. The Jets are at home, 3.5-point favorites over the Bills. I like the Jets in this game. The Jets have been playing better. They've still been losing, but they've been playing better. And a couple plays with Percy Harvin, Geno Smith. I think the Jets pull it out this week. Next up, we have the Texans, our half-point favorites over the Titans. I'm going to go with the Texans in this game. The Titans are starting a rookie quarterback. Zach Mettenberg is going to get his first start. And Jadeveon Clowney is going to make his reappearance for the Texans. So I like the Texans in this game. The Dolphins are 6.5-point favorites over the Jaguars. I like the Dolphins in this game. The Dolphins, when Ryan Tannehill plays well, the Dolphins can beat a lot of teams in this league. But I like the Dolphins in this particular game at 6.5. The Bengals are at home. They're 1.5-point favorites over the Ravens. I'm going to take the Ravens here at plus 1.5. I think the Bengals haven't got it all together, and AJ Green is back this week. But I don't know if his first game back he's going to be ready to just lift this Bengals team that is not playing well. The Cardinals are 2.5-point favorites over the Eagles. This is going to be my favorite game to watch this week. There's 2 playoff teams, 2 5-1 teams. I like the Cardinals in this game. Even though the Eagles are coming off a bye, I like the Cardinals at 2.5 points at home. This game has too many playoff implications for the bye to matter to the Cardinals. So I'm picking the Cardinals to win this one. The Colts are 3.5-point favorites over the Steelers. I like that. That's an easy pick for me. That might be my guaranteed pick of the week. The Colts over the Steelers at 3.5. In Pittsburgh, maybe that's not a guarantee, but I like the Colts in this game. The Browns, 7.5-point favorites over the Raiders. I like the Raiders to cover this in Cleveland. The Raiders, I don't think they're going to lose by 7.5 points to the Browns, and the Browns just lost to the Jags. I can't feel comfortable picking them to win by more than a touchdown after they lost to the Jaguars. The Saints are 1.5-point favorites over the Packers. 2 big offensive teams, both in the Dome. The Saints do play well in the Dome, but the Packers might be sporting a little better defense. I'm going to pick the Packers at plus 1.5 in this game. And then next up, we got the Cowboys, 9.5-point favorites over the Redskins. Look, in the beginning of the year, when I was telling you the Cowboys were not, nobody was liking the Cowboys. The Cowboys were getting great lines, so I was picking them. I have picked all their games right. And this one will be no different. I'm going to pick the Redskins to cover the 9.5. that line is a little bit off because the Cowboys are a popular team and the betting line goes with them heavy. So I like the Cowboys to win, but I like the Redskins to cover the +9.5. All right. So that is this week, week 8 and Loser Talk. Thanks for watching. Hey, buy your mama a house with all this money I'm making you. I stopped putting my winnings up because I don't want to incriminate myself to the IRS. You see how well I'm doing. All right. My name is Anton Schubert. Thanks for watching Loser Talk.